Welcome to Dicejunkies, and this is Random Encounters, episode 19, Rolling Dice and Hanging. I'm here with...
Q.
Damien.
And I'm Xenodamus. Hope you enjoy. Alright, let's get started. I think I'm going to steal the die today first, so let's see what we get here. 8. Misleading Trailers.
I thought you got tired of me talking about Iron Fist.
Was that really a misleading trailer? I mean, it sort of looked bad from the trailer.
Point. Maybe it was just my hope.
Yeah.
Like, I think I kept seeing Kung Fu The Legend Continues in my mind and just pasting that over the trailer, and that is not what I got.
Yeah. So anybody have any misleading trailers other than a stab at Iron Fist?
That's like the easy one, I know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's been so many.
Batman v Superman.
Batman vs. Superman's trailer was...
Well, it wasn't like about Batman v Superman at all. It wasn't even, that wasn't even the climactic fight of the movie. That wasn't even the finale.
I don't know, like most trailers today seem to be pretty misleading. Like they've really souped up a lot of these trailers. I mean, even the Logan trailer. I mean, you had one of the Logan trailers that was just action packed.
Oh yeah.
And the movie was not an action packed film. You know, they pretty much took almost every action scene and stuck it in the trailer.
You're right. There really weren't that many actually, and some of them weren't actually. They were just like stab, move on, and you're like.
Oh, and I know we were talking about it the other day. I can't remember what movie it was now, but they've even actually had scenes from that weren't even in the movie in the trailer.
That's happened more than once where you're sitting there going like, "Where's that scene at?" You know, and then it's not. And you're like, "Oh, no, that's not in the movie. We just put that in the trailer because you're stupid." Oh.
Now, video games are probably some of the worst for the misleading trailers.
Gameplay footage is a mandatory before I'll take any trailer serious for a game. Sorry.
Well, no, I was actually just going to say, a lot of the trailers, I mean, they look really good, but they're definitely not.
As a matter of fact, I think I remember why we added this to the list was when we saw the Battlefield 2 trailer, and it was nothing but CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I've seen games, and that's why, and they still do it. You'll go watch a bunch of trailers, and you're like, there wasn't a single scene of gameplay footage in that at all. And then you get in the game, it doesn't even look like the trailer. Dragon Age.
It was a Warhammer trailer. And, I mean, the trailer, it had, like, combat scenes, battle. I mean, it looked really, really awesome. Mm-hmm. And the game was on a chessboard.
Oh.
Okay, that beats out me.
Yeah.
I was just going to bring up Dragon Age Inquisition that I went and saw. Like, it was funny because it actually happened retroactively. I'd played the game, and I hadn't been to the site to check out all the site trailers. And I went to the site. The way it looked in the trailers, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but the way it made it look like things happened in the trailers is nothing like the way it happened in game at all. And I was just like...
But now, let's look at this from a different perspective, too. Some of these games, if you got actual gameplay and if they showed you a trailer based on how the game actually looks, you wouldn't waste your money.
Well, and why do they want me to waste my money? Because to me, if I waste my money on a video game from somebody, they burn me once, I will not buy from them again.
It will, exactly,
for a
but
long period of time.
They still got your money.
But you want repeat business in a
game
industry.
But if a game company is honest with me, shows me game footage, and I'd be more likely to...
Well, I mean, of course we would. However, as we know, with most games, you're going to have those people that buy one game and they never go back to these people again because they got shafted. But then you're also, on the other hand, you're going to have the groupies or the cultists that, they're all about that game.
Well, to me, too, it's almost stupid to try to do that with game trailers now. With as many people as you have streaming online and stuff, gameplay, because I mean, honestly, I mean, that's where a lot of times I'll be like, oh, I'm not buying this game until I see some game footage. And I wait for somebody to play it
It's killed pre-orders
Well, I
for me.
mean,
I don't pre-order
you know,
anymore.
Yeah.
You-
I don't.
I do pre-order, but it's not going to be,
No, Bethesda.
I will pre-order.
I'll pre-order a game.
I
but-
pre-ordered Andromeda, and I don't regret that at all. I'll pre-order any Bethesda game.
They showed a decent amount of gameplay footage on it, though. If I get enough gameplay footage,
Yeah,
I might pre-order it.
Andromeda did do a good bit of gameplay footage.
They
so
did.
it's-
But I mean,
And BioWare
that's-
is pretty trustworthy. BioWare's not bad.
BioWare's all right, yeah.
But no, and like I said, I pre-order, but it is actually from companies that I trust.
Yeah.
You know, that I've had good experiences with.
I totally agree with you.
You
I'm
burn
just,
me though.
you
I'll
know.
never pre-order from you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I bought a game that I thought was going to be freaking nice, and I watched the videos and stuff on Steam, and I was like, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool, and I bought the game. No.
Yeah, and I know about the roll again, but yeah, thanks for bringing it up. I love Steam, but I do wish Steam was a little strict on that. I've went to so many games and no gameplay, not even a single in-screen
Well,
shot.
at least-
there's like 5
Yeah.
just videos and pictures.
At least
no
Steam
gameplay.
though will now do the money back. You
Yeah.
know, you
Yeah.
can play it for an hour, and if it ain't what you thought it was, you can go.
And I've got it back
screw
pretty
this.
quick. They're
Yeah,
great
no,
about it.
it's quick, dude.
But since they're doing a remarket, I'm almost wish they'd be like, look, we want you to put up one friggin' gameplay trailer,
Yeah,
man.
I think
that would be awesome if they
I
said
think
that.
every game should definitely put at least one trailer up that has the game that's actually showing off gameplay.
Totally agree.
All right, Quinn, cute.
Yep.
6. Crafting in games.
You rolled 6 last time, man.
He did. He's
One more
One
and it's
more.
over.
yeah. So crafting in games. I know. There's always Conan.
Actually, this was in reference to the problem with we talked about content, and I think that was a slot where we might have had the buying content and leveling gear and all of that and grinding, and I think we put in crafting in games as the next option of how do you feel about games where you can actually craft your own gear so you don't have to usually grind as much.
RNG is still on the list. Crafting was going to replace RNG, but we had a hole come up and I couldn't think of anything else to put in it, so I went ahead and prematurely went ahead and put crafting in, which we still haven't rolled RNG.
Well, let's actually cover the subject of crafting. I play a lot of games that you craft in. We all have, but like right now, Diablo, it has a crafting system. Not too bad. Like I rolled some gear up for my new Crusader, and out of that crafting gear, I got 3 ancients out of it.
I think the crafting for Diablo was substantial and great in the beginning, but as time has gone by, the pace in which the play happens now is crafting is almost
It's grindy.
well, I mean, it's
almost obsolete.
Yeah, it's obsolete. That's the word I was looking for.
Like I was saying, the only reason I rolled the stuff is because I needed 3 pieces. Everything else I had. Now Skyrim, I enjoyed the crafting system in Skyrim.
right.
Also the
yeah.
crafting system. I just
now,
think
I
they
do
took out some
have-
of the stuff from Oblivion. I missed a few, but that's just me missing some of the options I had.
Oh,
Let's kill myself.
Morrowind, dude. Oh,
Morrowind needed to be jumped. Morrowind, you could go
Morrowind
crazy.
was awesome.
Like to me, Oblivion with them when you got all the DLC, you managed to hit that middle of the road that you weren't quite apocalyptic Superman. Like Morrowind lets you basically go screw rules. You basically went debug mode. I craft the ring of
There's
debug.
a reason they took levitation out.
Yeah, yeah.
because of him.
Now, on the
So
on the other side of the spectrum, you have Fallout New Vegas. All right. Now, I really love Skyrim. Now, I know Fallout New Vegas has Bethesda's name on it, but I know somebody else did it. So
it was good, man.
it was a excellent game. But if you wanted to do ammo, you had to have so much crap that you had to find, or you had to make, or you had to disassemble to do ammo.
Well, and that's where RNG meets crafting.
And
you
it
know?
and it just explodes into unicorn poop.
I missed it actually. I preferred the crafting system in New Vegas to Fallout 4.
I did not
building.
say I did not like the crafting system, but when it came to ammo and crafting your own ammo, it could get downright ridiculous.
I must have just been looking at it. I might have been running a good loop and not running into a lot of ammo issues.
Well, I mean, and I'll give you an example. I had a pistol build, and I needed pistol ammo, and I would make some pistol ammo, but then all the pieces and parts to make the ammo, you would need pistol, but I would get like long rifle, or something like that.
I was gonna qualify you. You're right, because I also had the DLC, which had this weapon seller pack that put this weapon booth up, like in front of one of the cities, and it was like they just sold piles of ammo. And then later on, I seem to remember I got in one of my other DLCs, like my robot could make ammo. So I had a lot of ammo options you might not have had because I had all the DLCs.
So back to crafting in general and off of a single game.
Well, that's why I mentioned like 4 different games.
Yeah.
Diversify for us, man.
I mean, just crafting in general. I like crafting in video games. I prefer my games to have some sort of crafting system. Ideally, I love it when crafting, collecting those pieces, building up a skill, and actually working towards a achievable goal is where you can get some of your best items instead of having to rely on RNG for your best items.
One more thing, just real quick before I forget. Andromeda. Okay, you had to research.
Yeah.
And then develop your armor. And a lot of times, the stuff that you developed was better than what you could find.
Yeah.
Due to RNG.
Actually, well, they even made it where you could develop a rank, a level before you could actually find that rank of other gear.
Yeah. And to me, that actually made crafting worthwhile.
Yeah. Plus, there was unique stuff that you could only craft, and there was also stuff you could only buy, but you got to get that good mixture in there.
I was just going to go what he said. He brought up something important. That's really big. That's why I said, oh man. Now, when it comes to crafting, I actually like having a skill. Because there is something satisfying about getting your blacksmith or crafting up, and then I made this sword. So I will admit, games where it's just a side thing, where it's really just collecting the ingredients, not nearly as fulfilling as that's why I loved, again, I know we keep saying it, but Skyrim. Leveling my smithing and my enchanting was so fun that I used to get my butt kicked because I'd spend so much time doing it that I have no combat skill and everything leveled up with me, and I was like, oh shit.
Well, it's one aspect that MMOs pretty much get right almost all the time. Versus a lot of your single player games is their crafting systems. Crafting systems do tend to be some of the best in MMOs.
When they don't try to stretch it out to like 3 or 4 months to get a decent skill.
Yeah.
But all right.
But yeah, so Damien? God dang it.
I haven't rolled one in a while.
Damien, please.
That's right. It was Q that rolled it last time. I think I have still not rolled a single one in the filming of Random Encounter.
No,
now that you've said that.
You've done it once, I'm sure.
No, he hasn't.
No, okay.
No, he hasn't. It's been me and you.
I won't argue with him. I don't care. We roll what we want, man.
All right, so critical fail. Something you laughed at but shouldn't have. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and post mine right here.
I was going to use that. I was going to steal that from you. Did you? Are you actually posting what I think?
Yes.
I'm just gonna...
This has actually happened pretty recent, and I saw this, and I know I shouldn't have laughed, but I'm just going to hang this right here for you guys so that you can see it. And
okay, I should have
done some of you may laugh with me. Some of you may think I'm a horrible person, and I don't care.
That's why it's a 1. It's supposed to be horrible.
And if anybody's just listening, it's Hernandez's number 81 jersey on a clothes hanger.
With the text.
Just hanging there.
I'm just going to hang this right here.
All All right, Q.
I have to think of another one. You stole it. I was going to
I
take
showed you this one.
I know. It's going to be fun to steal it from you and make you think of something else. So, Damien, give me a sec.
Damien, got anything? Come on, buddy. You're my... Okay, we've got some dead space here.
Really? Okay, you're not going to do anything? Okay, oh, no, I can't say that because the person might...
Oh!
Okay. No, not one of our friends. I was just remembering when, that time you walked away and from the back it was a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried to get him to say, yeah, that probably,
We're not trying to get personal here, buddy.
Yeah, it would hurt it. Oh, yeah, you're just sad because you're involved with
yeah.
You realize this is a horrible, horrible thing for me to be in here, right?
That's why we're waiting on you, because then whatever I say will sound reasonable. Like, I can get away with it.
Yeah, come on, Damien. Spell something out. Come on, this is why this is a fail.
Well, I did once see a crackhead walk out in front of a car on the highway.
Oh!
It was hilarious.
Oh! Wow.
Well, now see, you give me an idea. Now I'll tell you about my crackhead. One of the funniest things that ever happened is, and interestingly enough, this was witnessed by a friend of mine who used to work with me. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, we would go out and we had these routes we would go on. And he saw a guy clearly bleeding insane arguing with a broom. Like he's actually walking around with a broom and holding a full argument down the road. And he's just sitting there at the stop and the guy's walking by. And I mean, it was just messed up because I swear I saw this guy later. Like I went out later on and I saw the same guy walking down the road just like having this detailed argument. And it's like, that's kind of sad, but at the same time, hilarious. And also far more tame than yours. I'm pussing out.
All right.
Everyone I want to laugh at, we know. That's the problem.
Hey, Google. Roll me a D20.
Rolling a die with 20 faces. The result is 16.
16. That is not the right list.
So right in front of the car?
Body.
Catch air? Oh, yeah. A lot of air. Okay.
Body.
What?
Body.
Oh, I thought you said body. I was like, I thought we buried it.
Botting.
Oh.
Botting.
Sitting in a tree. Wait, what?
This show is going downhill.
So, body.
Diablo 3.
Oh, yeah.
I am convinced, especially after our conversation last night, that there is definitely some botting going along in Season 10.
I'm sure there's botting going on in every season.
Well, of course, but you know as well as I do that Blizzard goes through and tries to get rid of all of them.
We've actually seen YouTube videos of people bragging about their botting.
Hell, we saw one that dude had four. He was four boxing's what he called it. Had four freaking characters, and he was running all four of them. And to me, that just takes away from my whole game.
Yeah.
Because you get in there, you're trying to accomplish something, and these assholes are in there with, four characters just running around getting all the stuff, and then they're, hey, I'm number one, or,
Yeah.
And you're like, I've been working my ass off trying to do this, and you just fucking cheated your way ahead of me. And
It's an unfortunate MMO tendency, which is terrible because it's literally an MMO. It's with other people.
I mean, it's one thing when you're doing it to a single player game. Hey, that's your prerogative, whatever. But yeah, when you get into a multiplayer game and you do the botting, to me, doing it in a single player is the same as what we've said about people cheating. Hey, you want to do that? Fine.
It's not really cheating.
It's not affecting. Yeah, it's not affecting anybody else. So what's the fucking matter? But when you do it in a multiplayer instance. Like we see in Diablo 3, like we've seen in some of your FPSs where people have done headshot bots, and...
Oh, that's really bad, man. When you go to a pure PvP game, that's just... Why are you even at the keyboard? At this point, just go home.
Yeah, dude, it speaks to the skill of the player, or the lack thereof, Why
are you even in a PvP game? I can't even conceive it. Because it's a PvP game. It's not at least like Blade and Souls where you're grinding and you're getting stuff, and it's an RPG, you're trying to level your character. Because fortunately, Blade and Souls rewards you for winning PvP, so a lot of people use bots and other things because it rewards it. But you go on Call of Duty and you got a headshot bot. Why are you even in this game? You suck. You're not doing anything. You're literally just watching the computer play for you.
It's the curse of PC gaming though, as you don't have as much botting in console gaming because it's a lot more difficult, and where one of the big advantages of PC is modding and being able to do stuff like that.
It's also the greatest weakness.
Yeah, the greatest weakness is also the fact of how easy it is to mod and stuff, and it's not that easy to catch, to be honest. I mean,
It's all happening on the computer.
When we first started playing ESO, I would remember like logging into a dungeon to go do something, and there's 6 people around the the stairwell or around the first boss that we're trying to do, and they're all bots, and the boss appears and they kill the boss, and you don't even get a shot on it, and that's all they do, just over and over and over and over, And I know what they're doing it for. They're trying to get those characters leveled up and get
the drops
and all that shit. And then once they're at raid level, then they go, do their thing with the raid guilds and stuff. But to me, again, it just speaks of their play, their sportsmanship, their playability, and their attitude as just a piece of shit player.
I ran into that a lot where I was running around ASO. Y'all remember when I joined up? And the weirdest thing I kept seeing was people walking around, and I knew they were cheating because it was people walking around wielding the class features of like healers and stuff, and like one-shotting monsters unarmed. And I looked at that and said, "There's almost no build that allows."
That's not really botting though. That's some kind of hack.
Hack.
Some kind of.
You're right. It's not really botting, but like I remember I kept seeing. You just brought up BSO, and I remember that weirdness of like. And you're like,
or you got one dude running. You got, and like in WoW, one dude named Bob. All right, and then the one behind him is Bob 2 and Bob 3 and Bob 4 and Bob 5, and they're all running in a straight line, attacking stuff and all that.
Now I'm not as annoyed with the botting that used to happen on games like EverQuest, where sometimes they had bots that would just like this bot. Farms. It's leveling my farming or whatever skill. Not saying that it's better, but at least
and
it's I'm just farming this really tedious skill.
Real quick for anybody who is not familiar with botting, we should probably define botting. So, hey Google, define botting.
According to Wikipedia, an internet bot, also known as web robot, www.robot, or simply bot, is a software application that runs automated tasks over the internet. Typically, bots perform tasks that are both simple and structurally repetitive at a much higher rate than would be possible for a human alone. To read more, look for the link in your Google Home app.
Okay, Google, stop. Now, as far as it contains to gaming, basically a bot is an automation of gameplay if you're not sitting there actively playing the character and it's performing actions.
I like we even got dead air on the intro. Like cute, and it's just and it was him again. It was him again.